Hi, this is Master Kambai, also known as Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this brand new replay. It's Jess versus Andy. I hope you guys will enjoy. That fight was really close. Let's do this. As usual, I will be really fast in the first few turns. Just moving infantry around is really boring. He opens up with the early recon. That's not really usual for a indie player. Now I created two recon because I'm Jess, and Jess should be a very aggressive seal. Any seal with higher firepower should play really aggressive in the early game. So I create a third recon. Now he keeps creating infantries. At that point I have enough for a tank, so I get a tank. He creates a battlecopter, very interesting move. Now I create anti-air and infantry because I expect early battlecopters since we both start with airports. Now he already got his tower, that's very interesting. Now I must say his early game capture is really better than mine, but I did not plan on having a good capture game. I plan on having a very aggressive start and then a good capture game, because if I keep sending infantry, if I keep destroying troops from the enemy, then I can have a good capture game since he no more has any resistance. Now I expect to lose my tank, so I create a second tank. And just to make sure I'm able to counter any battlecopter, I create a second anti-air. Now I retreat because I want to keep my troops alive. I interrupt this cap. I also take down the recon because you need to finish off units, and the super is so good. You really need to finish off units. If you don't, then you will lose units. I have my own battlecopters ready, and I also have a medium tank because I need to keep pressure on. Now I take the first strike on his copter and I try my best to finish up the copter. I don't want him to use his super to heal. Now I create artillery, tank, and infantry, mainly because I want interact in case he has a bigger unit on the ground aspect of the map. Now, I think at that point I was able to see the copter being removed out of the battlefield. So I really wanted to finish up that battlecopter. Don't let it heal. So I scout it and then I crash it. Boom. Now I try my best to finish up as many units as I can because I know his super is coming soon. Usually with seals like Jess that have good firepower and just increase as a power, I usually use my power. But during this turn I did not feel the need. It was not worth it to activate power. So now at that point, I mobbed forward with his troops there because I want to capture the entire area. And I don't think I was watching when he moved that recon there, otherwise I would have finished off the recon. So now I finish up the units I can finish up because We don't want him to heal. Now, if we take a look at the value, we are similar, but he has more troops and he has a better income. I trade anti-air and tank because I always need at least one full HP anti-air to compete with his battle copters. I don't want to use my own battle copters against his battle copters. He's mopping the fire on my troops, and I don't understand that super because, first of all, I did not use it at the end of the turn, so this means he took damage. And second, the only damage unit he had was a Recon. So here, I think he did a pretty huge blunder. Like that's a mistake. He played really poorly his super. You don't want to use your super only for one unit. Since the super was on, I was like, oh yeah, I can leave unit alive for now, but the next time I have a chance to finish up the work, I will. Now, as you can see, my value is the same as him, despite having lower income. I'm just being really aggressive, and I make sure to finish up all the units I'm seeing. As you can see it, I leave no rest. I lose my battlecopter, but I don't care anymore about it at that point. I know battlecopter's value was restored. I killed a lot of units with that battlecopters. So now I'm sending troops in this area because I want to protect both of my cities. I got trapped by that tank. I was like, oh, my anti-air is dead. And I got trapped again, because that guy likes the forest. He's smart on that, at least. So now at that point, he's taking the lead. Because many of my units were trapped. And at that point in the game, it's also harder for me to keep track of the troops to finish off. So sometimes I leave units alive. Here again, I don't think I was seeing his turn. That's why that 1 HP infantry is still there. Now I start capping his buildings. Of course, I leave units in this area to protect my buildings. Now here again, his super was not that cost effective. Let me rewind this. So he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, he had 7. Okay, actually it's better than I thought. He had 7 damaged units. 1, 2, 3 on critical condition. So I guess it was worth it. Only because of the few units with lower than 5 HP. Then it's a bit worth it, I guess. But yeah. Wait. Okay, so I wiped out many units. So he had 1, 2, 3, 4 units that were damaged. And the guy uses super. Okay. That was not cost effective. That super was pointless. Healing 4 units, it's not worth it. And these units were not in critical condition. Only the infantry was. Now I take out the infantry and I try to mob the floor with many troops. I activated my turbocharge mid-turn because I knew I could do a lot of damage. And I also like the movement bonus it provides. Now I created more anti-air because I expect my anti-air to die, and I also expect a bomber at some point. Now he mobs the floor with my troops, but we are still really close in value. So now I mob the floor with his troops. I join Cap on his Scum Tower because I want the Scum Tower. Now his 1 HP medium thing is trapped. Cannot do anything with it anymore. And now I expect that infantry to die, but I don't care. I have another infantry ready to cap. Now that guy has no vision on what I have, and I have 2 artillery in range of that Neo tank. So sending that Neo tank here without knowing what I had was a really bad move. Now it's 20 to 20 in terms of buildings. He gets a bomber as I said, but it's too late. Stay 20, and usually the limit is 21 on my games, because if they are longer, it's just pointless, it's boring, and usually at that point when someone has the upper end, except if a miracle happen, the person with the upper end will win. And yes, he has better value, but look at his troops, only the bomber rise that value. So I'm on a better spot than him, and I have infantry capping buildings. He has no more infantry, he has 2 infantry. Now he resigned. That's very interesting. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.